don't know what that was all about. Sorry. It's pretty windy here. That might be the reason. What time is it? 12:42. I don't know if I'll stay on the stream too long today. I don't know. We'll see. I can sit and chat. I don't mind doing that. That should be live, yes. Quelder. I don't know what happened. It just stopped. Stopped out of nowhere. Hey, Dinese. Or you have to watch Strictly Come Dancing with your mom. That's funny. How are you doing, Dinese? Welcome to my channel. I'm aging copper today. Very fun process that I just was recently introduced to, and I really like it. It's kind of chaotic and you can't really control the effects, so maybe that's what I like about it so much. It's got kind of an organic feel to it because it randomizes things for you. You know, I make it all nice and organized and then it does whatever it wants. That's the beauty of it. But what I'm putting on the copper paint that is very freshly painted, it's still wet. So I'm putting on this aging solution, and you can see over here it's already starting to oxidize, and then these ones are a little older. The thing dried, but the effect is kind of random and weird. It's weird. It's much greener than the previous one. On going. In caustic, it has its own mind. Thank you. Weird is good. Yes, indeed. Let's move back a bit, and it's really exciting to see all of these patterns just emerge from under your eyes. It's a little bit like magic. Fascinating, that's the word I was going for. I have never done encaustic before, but it does sound fun. It involves some acidic substances, I assume, because it sounds like caustic, which is acidic, I think. Magic, you're amazing. Damar resin and beeswax. The colors come from oil paint. Ooh. Sounds exciting. I feel like maybe this is not really focused on the... Maybe it is focused. I don't know. We're back. Yes, Clara. Your brush is a pipette. I was thinking of doing pipette, of dropping the aging solution with a pipette too, but figure maybe I can just put it with a very loose brush. A little more, I don't know, controlled maybe. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Clara. It is cool, I agree. That's one of my favorite parts about this. When things happen without me doing them, you know, although I do it, but it's like I put the thing, then nothing happens, and then something happens. It's like magic. So it does activate very quickly. This is so amazingly green. My first bottle, I had finished my whole bottle, and it says green patina aging solution, and then this new one, it's still green, but it looks much greener than the previous one. This one looks blue. It's very weird. Walk me through the piece you worked on. This is my kitchen floor, yep. At the end I'll show you guys the whole kitchen. It's got a very weird vibe with the bas relief mural and this. Very weird, unlike anything I've seen before. Where do you live, Dinese? If you said Pennsylvania, you'd be in luck. Not that I'm not willing to travel. You live in Florida. It's not that far away. You're starting to not see what I'm doing. Let me move it back a bit. That's better. I should have put smaller pants on today. But hey, you can't always make good decisions, right? You can't always be smart. You know what I want to try too? Another thing I want to try, aside from the organ pyramid thingy, I want to try to do block printing. I saw an Artfully Lived Life post yesterday about her block print of her cat, and I thought that was so cool. Would love to do something like that. Again, when I have my month of experiments, I gotta take off a month. Like at least a month or two per year, so that I can just experiment and play with different things, where I don't have to do stupid work. No, I'm just kidding. Work is not stupid. It's responsibility. Encaustic viz on your YouTube, Denise Beckert. Oh! You do have a YouTube channel. Cool, I'll check it out. Do you post regularly? That sounds exciting. Although I must say, I'm a little afraid to start getting addicted to another art technique. I want to do so many things, and there's only so much time in a day. But hey, see, we always learn something new. Like, this is totally something new. Alright, now hopefully this is still wet. Is this still wet? See, the paint has to be wet for the copper aging solution to go on. And I'm not allowed to dilute it with anything so that it stays wet longer. Just have to hope that it's still wet. Should just do one little bit at a time. So I get all excited and do too much. You did too much, man. You did too much. And it's pretty cool because the aging solution kind of follows the copper. If the copper is still wet and I drip it in, it'll follow the channels of the copper. It's quite cool, quite fascinating. I do have to make a few videos up close of how this happens, because live streams don't do it justice. I will update my tech soon. I'm just debating between cameras, and it's so difficult to decide which camera would be better. I mean, anything would be an update, but if I'm gonna spend $1,000, I want to get something that fulfills all of my needs. Water printing. The whole channel is about expiring all mediums. Cool. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta start, you gotta watch different techniques, Clara. You gotta watch some stuff. Sometimes you just gotta fill the well, you know? You gotta fill the well of inspiration. So you just gotta watch and see what makes you go, wow, I gotta try that. And then try it. Try it. Even if it's not, you know, like a portrait. Maybe you're just tired of making portraits and stuff like that. Or you've just done so many of them that you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, because you've done a lot of good ones. But maybe there's another technique that allows you to tap into another technique. When life gets quiet, art will explode. Yeah, and being busy doesn't help. And you gotta know that you can't do life sometimes, like life and art, and it's okay. this one is already starting. Portraits, kind of my comfort zone. Yeah. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with comfort zones. It's always good to go back to comfort zones. But then, you know, kind of tap your foot. No, not tap. Like dip your foot in other techniques too. Or other kinds of things. But it's always good to go back to comfort zones. Nothing wrong. As long as you're not stuck there. It's okay to visit them every now and then. They're kind of like a old nostalgic childhood feeling. We gotta grow up. Can't stay. No, some of you are like, no. No grow up. Always be a child. Have the wonder and curiosity and excitement and love for life like a child, but the wisdom and maturity to enjoy it, you know? Because when you're a child, you don't really enjoy it. You're too immature to understand, but when you're grown, you can explore that a lot more. If you still have all those things I just mentioned. Yo, Lewis! God. Hey, Elsa! Thank you so much! That's okay, I'm just doing the same things over and over again. It's alright. I haven't done a lot, because this is a very long drawn process. How are you doing, Queldar? How are you doing, Lewis? Sorry, my brains don't work. My hips don't lie. Doing new stuff sounds stressful, and I'm just not in the mood for that. Doodle eyes. Eyes are always good. You know, eyes are kind of my comfort zone. Totally my comfort zone. Like, yeah, for sure. Now that you mention it. So I had a session. I have this guy, a client who comes, for whom I have painted some things like a mural on canvas, and then we've been keeping in touch, and we're, you know, Facebook friends and stuff. And then I did a little design for his like t-shirt merch, a tractor for his dad who died, and he wanted his tractor, not tractor, it was like a truck. And so anyway, I painted his head, I think last year, and he had this idea. It was kind of like an optical illusion. Let me turn this like this maybe. Turn this like this maybe. Hope you can see. Louise, did you book your ticket to Amsterdam? You're freaking Louis out right now. Louis probably hasn't had breakfast yet. Am I wrong, Louis? Tell me I'm wrong. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this long strip. The interstices. Ooh, look at my cup is getting all oxidized. Louis, you're going to Amsterdam. Didn't you hear the news? Come on, dude. You don't get freaked out. You get awesome. So how is everybody doing today? I'm seeing a big party here. A large gathering of friends and people. So, what I'm doing right now is that I'm using this for all those, for Elsa and Dainese, that she hasn't been here from the beginning. I don't know if you saw this part, but I'm using the copper paint, Metal Effects copper paint from Modern Masters. Now I'm painting this, and while it's still wet, I have to go with the aging solution and apply that. And that will create the metallic effects, the patina. You have consumed sustenance. Oh, thank you, Dainese. You pictured the cat Buzz from Totoro. That's funny. How's your day going, Louis? What are you up to today? Really love the sun ripples on my kitchen floor. I've always found the sun and the shadow of the leaves so kind of surreal. Very cool. On the bad side is that my exposure is all not doing too well. I still haven't decided on a camera, Louis. I have the worst indecision ever. Hey, Angel! This is the floor! Google Ads. I need to find someone to book photography jobs for me. How are you doing, Angel? I'll see you tonight at the workshop. Are you coming? It's tonight. You're doing video work. What are you working on, Louis? What video are we expecting from you next? What video? Editing photos and videos. Cool. Cool, Angel. From your vacation? From your wonderful cruise? You're very welcome. You're free? Are you free? Hope you're free. It's again gonna be a really cozy gathering. I hope Amanda's making it. I don't know. But it's only Paul. It's only Paul. People have not been coming out lately, which on one side it's fine because it's nice to just have a few people and then a much more friendly atmosphere, but on the other hand it's exciting to meet new people too. Sometimes. Depends on the people. I mean, how bad can you be if you just wanna pour paint, you know? You're coming. Doing editing wedding photos. We were just talking about Amsterdam, Angel. Quelder here is from Holland. Do you live in Amsterdam, Quelder? I think so. And then Clara's friend is coming to live in Amsterdam. Louis, you consume chocolate. 30 grams for inflammation, of course. A landscape commission and the Halloween painting from last year. So you did a landscape commission that you haven't shared? Or is this an older thing? Is this a painting that you did on your own? Behind our backs? Yeah, Quelder, Angel Tyler Star production is Angel. Her name is Angel. Yeah, she was on a cruise. A really fun one. Chocolate in Belgium. Belgian chocolate is the best. The best. Okay, so observe the magic of aging copper. It's difficult to see what I'm doing, but basically I'm just laying this liquid I'm just laying little puddles of liquid following the fresh copper paint. And then you can see what happens around it. I really love that part there. Definitely got such psychedelic vibes. Oh my god, if it would only stay like that. You can't see how green it is. It's amazing. That's alright. Brussels. Right? That's the way you do it, Denise. Yeah, I want to go to a chocolate factory too. Alright, let me... Sorry about the camera shake. Move it back here, and then I'll do it here. And hopefully you can see. You might have to move the camera back or sideways. Hang on, sorry. Okay. Maybe put it on autofocus and hope that it focuses. Yeah. I just had some chocolate right before the stream. I'm like, Have you guys tried the Dr. Bronner's chocolates? You know, the guy that makes the soap? The Dr. Bronner's soap. You know, Angel, I'm not big on Hershey chocolate. It's just not good quality. I just don't think so. Oh, lately I never run out of chocolate. It's like blasphemy. You can't run out of chocolate. And I don't eat much, you know. If I get dark chocolate, then I can stop myself after a piece or two, or let's say 3 pieces. Depends on how big the pieces are. But if I have milk chocolate, I just want to go on eating until I feel bad and go to sleep. And then when I wake up, I also feel bad. And I quell those symptoms by eating more chocolate. 85%! You know, I do have, you know, if you go to Trader Joe's, they have a really good chocolate. I'll show it to you. Hang on. I generally don't like to go under 72%, over 72%. But Trader Joe's does this, the dark chocolate lovers chocolate bar, and it's 85% cacao. This is really good chocolate. You can see it. Oh, look at that. See, this chocolate is really good. It's got a flavor, like it's got the smell. It smells so fragrant. It's really different from most chocolates that I've had. 98% dark chocolate, Clara. Gosh. Talking about competition. Yes. However, on the regular, hang on, now that we're comparing chocolates. However, on the regular, when I do go to Trader Joe's, I like to get this one. This is my favorite, actually. It's really cheap. It's like $2.99, and it's 72% dark chocolate, and it's very, very good. Very good chocolate. So these are my two Trader Joe chocolates that I generally have. Otherwise, I have the endangered species chocolates. I like the salted almond and salted almond, or almond and sea salt. That's it. 100%. Yeah, 150%. I think, Angel, I think Clara is actually joking. I think it's a competition between Louis Guidetti. Trained in Florence, Qualdar. Yes. Yeah, make Louis jealous, Clara. If you stick around long enough around here, Angel, you'll see that there's a lot of banter and a lot of competition and a lot of ridiculousness, and you will learn to love it. I need a whole new floor. Who? We? Thy niece? We? You have short hair? It's really funny. You know what the funniest things is? I was in Michael's yesterday, and I was buying canvases for my workshop today, Angel, and I was with Amethyst. We were looking, I don't know, the aisles. There was this lady. She's like, "Love your hair," and I look at her. She's got also short hair. I said, "I love your hair," and we both laughed. It's funny when that happens, when somebody compliments you on something that they also do or think, or that's hilarious. I think it's funny. Okay, so now that this paint is almost getting dry here while I blabber on and on, let us grab the oxidizing solution and lay this on. What time is it? 1:15. You've been to Budapest? Oh, thank you, Angel. Good job, Louis. Budapest. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a bit of it's not a competition, it's a bit of a feud between Romanians and Hungarians. Not that I'm patriotic or anything, it's just funny how that kind of gets translated through the family, through the generations, because you just grow up with the hatred in your family, and then you feel like you need to keep the hatred for a culture because they did something bad in the past, and it's just weird. I have no hatred for the Hungarian people, but there's a lot of feelings in Romanian culture about Hungarians, especially since we have a lot of Hungarian people in Romania, and how long before I can walk on this? Well, actually, I'm just sitting on what I've freshly done here, but it's dry. So if it's dry, you can walk on it. However, after it gets all dry, I do want to, and it takes, I don't know, an hour or so, depending on the thickness of the liquid. So once it's dry, I'm gonna put on the varnish thing. Where is it? I'm gonna show you. Alright, here it is. It's Permacoat Extreme, and it seals and protects, look, when finished, the rusty oxidated things. So this is what I'll be putting on so that this doesn't rub off. And also, if you have dogs like I do and I drop food on the floor, um, it might be toxic for them if they lick it, so I don't want them to get sick. I don't know if I'll get to it today, but in the meantime I'll just put on a gate. I'll put up a gate here so they don't come into the kitchen. Where most fights start in this house, it's in the kitchen. Dog fights. Not domestic fights. Or, in a way, it's domestic fights. He's gone cold. I wonder why. Will I epoxy? You know, I was thinking about that. I kind of want to. I kind of want to. I might. I might do it. Because I was thinking of doing epoxy on the floor. It's just the inability to get into the kitchen when you want to, you know, because epoxy takes a long time to dry. But I'll have to look up tutorials and instructions on how to epoxy your floor to see how long I'm expected to not be able to use my kitchen or even go to the fridge to get water, because that's, you know, that's an inconvenience, and who needs that? What time do I start my videos? No, not every day. Generally on Fridays at 11. Fridays at 11, unless I am not home, in which case I don't stream at all. However, I'm going through a weird family time right now in my life, so everything's kind of I can't say when exactly things happen, but I had a mural painting starting on October. I don't know if I'll be able to start it, and if I will be painting the mural, then I might try to go live on the weekends. I'm not sure. Would you guys be up for a weekend stream, or I'm not sure if it's worth the effort, you know? If you guys are up for it, then I'll do it, but family vacation to Asia. Hang on. Older sister. This is my fort. I'm good at four weeks of traveling with your family. Last thing you do before you go to bed, it's ready in the AM, self-leveling. Oh, okay, that's really smart. Yeah, another factor was the smell factor, you know, because my husband's slightly not allergic, but you know, sensitive to smells and stuff with the asthma and such. But yeah, that's a good idea. Did you do epoxy on your floors, Dinese? I'd be curious. Family time is overrated, Quelder. If I were you, I'd fly over with them and then just disappear. Do what you want. Sorry to say, guys, but I kind of agree with Lewis there. You work in epoxy. Okay. The ventilation is important. Yeah. Alright, I'll definitely check your channel out after this, Dinese. Very exciting. Sure, I'll have lots to learn. We always do. Every family trip you're guilted into going because it's supposedly the last one the kids will join us. But then they just keep joining. Yes. You see what grinds my gears is that Louis says one thing, but he doesn't truly believe it. I'm like, yeah, that's totally true, and I truly believe it and live it. But then Louis is kind of wholesome, despite his claims to be all nihilistic and misanthropic and all the other words that mean things that hurt people. Demeaning. You're a realist. No, I think, you know what it is? I am not a nihilist, everyone. I thought I was a nihilist, but actually I'm not a nihilist. Then I realized that I am a realist, which is kind of like a step up from the nihilist. But then I realized I'm actually a stoic. And yeah, I'm gonna stop there because only Europeans can be this nihilistic. Well, Queldar, I am European. You're going? See you later, Angel. Get your Starbucks coffee. Don't forget. I know you won't forget. I'll see you. Thank you for joining. This was fun. It's not a competition, Louis. Yeah, from now on everybody should just call you Louis. Louis, Louis. What? Ah. Never stop learning, and that for me is so exciting. See you, Dinese. Thank you so much for joining us, and welcome. And I'll see you around. It's very exciting. What'd you say about friends? Hang on. There's no such thing as love or friends. Studies have shown that the first people to say goodbye are remember least. Well delivered. I've already won, so of course it's not a competition. Guys, you're both pretty. Let's see, I need to go around, so I need to make this camera focus not on me, but on... Okay, hang on. Alright, let's start over here. Yes, let's do that portion. Okay. And I will lock it. And then come around, kind of lean over in a very awkward manner. Read the last line, Laura, out loud. Studies have shown... You see, don't manipulate people, Louis. Don't tell me what to do. You know me. I always I'm always on the side of the underdog. Impossible burger for lunch. Cool. Do you like them, Clara? I still couldn't get myself to buy them. I don't know why. I was at Costco the other day. Well, at the beginning of the month in my Costco shopping experience. Just thought you should all know that I'm a good person for not eating beef. See, you have to use reverse psychology, Lewis. You have to tell me not to do something and maybe then I'll do it. You can't tell me what to do, don't you know? Oh no, because you don't have kids. So you don't know how to manipulate people. Only a little bit. I know you do. There were sales at Costco. That's where we got it. Beyond Burger. That's it. Right? Impossible Burger. Beyond Burger. I think it's the same thing, isn't it? The one that looks exactly like beef. See, I don't eat beef at all. I mean, even when right now I'm trying to stay off of meat, kind of, just to eat less of it, because I think I feel better when I eat less meat. My muscles are a little looser, you know, I'm not as tight. And what I've noticed is now when I eat meat, I don't feel weird or different, but then when I stop eating it, I feel less tight and in a way less angry too. I really think that it affects my mood and the way I think when I eat meat. And so I do eat fish. I do love my salmon, but and sometimes chicken, but I never eat beef because I just don't like the taste. I think it's awful. And I love cows, you know, like I love cows. I wouldn't eat my friends. So I don't eat Beyond Burger or Impossible Burger because it looks exactly like a burger and I never eat burgers. Anyway, it is expensive. They are so expensive. Yeah, I don't want to get jacked. It's herby. Oh, so it's different than the Impossible. Flex, Laura. Oh, my camera just disappeared. Whoopsie. My camera died. I think my phone overheated. I am flexing right now. Do you not see me flexing? That's the way. You love cows in your belly. Gosh. Yeah, it's too cold. Guys, it got so cold overnight. Yesterday we went to the mall. I took my daughter to the mall to she wants clothes. Now she's a teenager. That bullshit with receiving clothes donations from this person and the other person, like when she was a toddler, when she was a kid, and she would wear anything, like anything we would give her, like dresses, pants. I mean, sometimes there were some things that she didn't like because of the texture or anything, but she didn't have a style aside from the style that we presented to her. But now, and we barely spent any money on clothing, but now she's a freaking teenager. She's 14. She's like, I like grunge. I like fairy grunge and fairy goth and I don't know what other kinds of goth and grunge. So we went to the mall because she wanted pants or whatever, and we went inside. I was wearing a tank top and then or a shirt. We came out after like an hour and a half and it was so cold already. And we woke up this morning and it was like 49 degrees. It's really cold today. I think the fall is finally upon us. So I can't really show my awesome muscles anymore. In a way, it's a good thing. In a way, it's a good thing. I love the Mexican pizzas. Do you guys have Jules? Jules Pizza? They have those thin crust. That Hansel, he's too hot right now. Hansel. Mom disappointed down pat. I know. You feel like a bad person when you listen to me be a disappointed mom? Don't worry, I feel it for you too. Like, I got it. You don't need to feel it for me. In a way, it's good, you know. I like that she's more independent. In a way, well, still she doesn't pay with her own money, so it's still my money that pays for everything that is overpriced, because we shop at H&M, and of course everything on sale is size 16. So we have to buy from the non-sale and clearance section, because that's where all the stuff that a 14-year-old wants. So yeah. Worser. Is there anyone worse than me, Lewis? Again, it's not a competition. Alright, let me move. Oh, my back. Oh, did you hear that? Okay, let's see. I think I'm just gonna finish this circle here, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day, because I'm getting tired. I don't know what the word is. Tired. Hungry. I think the word is hungry. I'm gonna finish that. Alright. Sorry for the noises. Thank you, Qualdar. Louis, draw Clara as a cartoon villain. Louis, draw Clara. Yes, I would like to. Of course. What painting are you doing, Louis? Oh, you're doing your Golgotha painting? You want us to pose for you? Oh, thank you, Louis. Good at this, not very good at this silly light situation. Can't see anything because it's overexposed. You want to be Judas? Judas the Iscariot? The traitor? Judas is in it? Nope. Ah, Lewis with his mind games. After I finish this trip, I'll show you this trip. After I finish this trip, I'll show you guys the kitchen with the glorious dandelion wall and the glorious floor painting, which is still a work in progress. It's Mary or Mary? Ah. The one that doesn't repent before he dies. Righty. The wicked one. Clara wants to be the wicked one. And here's me hoping that I can be Jesus. You gotta be the worst. Peter wasn't there. Elon Musk. Yeah, Elon Musk denied him 3 times, so he can't be in it. With his plans for populating Mars, he has to have, you know, his documents, his plans for his Tesla plans that he's sharing with everyone. All right, let's see what we've done. It's going to be pretty accurate. You're using Musk as Jesus. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Let me just put my things away. I can show you the floor. I didn't get very far today, but such is life. I've got as far as I can get. It's not bad. At least I did progress, you know, and that's all that matters. Progress is all that matters. Okay, let me put this microphone up here. And, all right. Come on, camera. Come for a ride. Okay, oh, that's my kitchen. All right, so take a look at the floor. Oh gosh, I just stepped in the liquid. Cables. Okay, so not this morning, that's when I started the stream at 11, and it's already oxidized like that. I did that today on the stream, did that, everything in between. Ooh, light. Everything that has, really happy with that one. That's my favorite part, I think. Look how colorful it is. Camera doesn't even capture all the pretty colors of it. Very pretty. Alright, let's look back. I'll have to redo that little portion because I stepped right there. See the brake? Took it off. It's still wet. And I dragged the cables on. That's alright. Let me just zoom out so you can see the whole thing. Okay, that is the floor. And it comes over here. I really like that portion there. You see how the new stuff is greener than the old stuff. So over here I've got the wall, the dandelion wall. And so from the distance, oh, that's my kitchen with all the stuff there. It's a very small kitchen, but it's pretty cool. Let's see outside. I don't know if this takes it outside. That's my backyard. Very green, very peaceful. Back in the backwoods of my house. So anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this. Maybe I'll show my... Oh, thank you so much, Clara. I appreciate that. You know, we're trying. Hang on, let me just turn it around and maybe do this. Sorry for the camera shake. Okay. There we go. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. It's got such a lag. So thank you guys for watching and all of that stuff. And if you're new here and you like this, you know, do what you do. And I might see you next week on Friday. And if not, I'll keep you updated, hopefully, with what's new. And yeah, I have a nice view outside. Have a good weekend, guys, and enjoy. And you know, be good. Bye. Oh, and thank you for watching. Oh, and you can find this hoodie. You can find it on my shop if you like it. There's other cool stuff on the shop. So I didn't want to leave that out. Look how cool it is. Really cool. So warm.